All right, about a month ago, I introduced you to group Team True Patriot Love. It's 8 cyclists, all from the GTA, who are competing in the toughest race in the world, one of the toughest tests of endurance. It's known as the Race Across America. Well, they're back, and today I got to chat with 3 members of the team to see just how it went. You're back. The goal was to set a new Canadian record, and you did way more than that, Reed.
Yeah, we exceeded all our expectations. Everyone did a fantastic job. Averaged over 35 kilometers an hour for 5 days, 17 hours and 56 minutes. We competed for first place. We were in first for about a third of the race.
Colorado Rockies are pretty steep. A lot of climbing out here, but a good time. Got one team to chase down, so we're doing our best.
Missed out on first by about 34 minutes in the end, but an incredible experience and super positive to come back as the Canadian record holders.
When you crossed the finish line and realized that you finished second, Brady, were you guys, like, what was that moment like for the team?
It was unbelievable. All our friends and family were there. Guys were in tears, some of them, and Canadian flags everywhere. And the team that actually beat us was an American team, and they played all Canada out of respect for what our team did. And it was an incredible experience all around.
I was one of those guys in tears at the end. I felt so happy for the guys that they had finished, and also I had a lot of respect that they had put that effort in, that they had suffered on our behalf, which is it's really nice to know that as a veteran, you can sacrifice for your country, but then you have people on the other side who are sacrificing for you as well.
As soon as we decided we were going to enter into this race, we wanted to do it for a worthy cause, and I think we picked the best cause we could have to support our veterans and guys like Glenn who are coming back into the civilian life.
To share that moment and to be, a Canadian record holder in the 150th year Confederation and to raise a lot of money for the military, it's been fantastic. The whole experience has been phenomenal.
So it was a huge success. They exceeded every expectation they had. But coming up later, I asked them what the most grueling part of this was, because I was dying to know. Plus, I asked, there's got to be a couple funny moments when you spend that much time in a RV for 5.5 days. And they let out a couple of secrets. You'll want to hear them a little later in sports. So earlier, I reintroduced you, of course, to Team True Patriot Love, who did, in fact, set a new Canadian record and finished second overall, which was really exceeding the expectations they had. But I was really dying to know what on earth could have been the hardest part of that Race Across America. We talked about how grueling it is, so what ended up being the toughest part?
The sleep, probably, and just trying to navigate how you're going to get off your bike. You've got half an hour to eat a meal, and then you get in an RV and you've got to figure out how you're going to sleep. In the desert, it was 43 degrees Celsius. The AC was a little hit and miss in the thing, and it's a bit of like trying to sleep in a washing machine.
As you can notice, I'm in the perfectly sleepable position here to get a little shut-eye.
When you're on the road riding, it was enjoyable. I mean, we knew what the goal was. We knew how hard to push.
Got one team to chase down, so we're doing our best.
It was exciting and thrilling, and to be competing out there with another team of experienced racers was super, super thrilling.
And you guys were in pretty close quarters every single day. Something funny had to have happened. Like, what stood out to you as like a moment where you're like, I can't believe we're doing this? Is there anything?
Well, I won't go into too much detail, but I mean, I guess we're living and kind of changing in certain quarters, and somebody had a pair of fashionable mantees. That I'll just leave it at that.
Leave it? Not even tell me who it was?
No, I can't do that.
That's fair. Secret is safe with me.
It was remarkable that there wasn't, a lot of bickering and back and forth, and everyone got along well, but there were some hilarious things going on for sure.
So now what's next? Because just conquered the Race Across America, and then now what? Do you know? Do you guys, will you keep cycling? Like, would you want to go, would you do it again? Such tentative looks.
I'm tentative because my wife will see this, but I don't know what's next for now. I definitely want to keep riding, and hopefully down the road we could do the Ram again. I'd love to do it with the same group that we had, and we'll see what happens.
Really pumped for them that it went so successful. Congrats to them and all the money, of course, that they've raised for Canadian veterans along the way.